Eugene Debs was born in Indiana in 1855 to a poor immigrant family. He was encouraged to find his intellectual spirit through schooling, but at the age of 14, he was forced to work as a fireman for the good of the family. Debs found his calling in the slums and joined the Brotherhood of Locomotive Firemen. From his membership, he then became the co-founder of the Industrial Workers of the World. Debs raised his voice in anger against the wealthy, like John D. Rockefeller and Andrew Carnegie, for the good of the common people. In 1893, Debs became the president of the newly established program called the American Railway Union. He brought together railway workers of different trades in the industrialization of the United States. In April of 1894, Debs won a strike against the Great Northern Railway for higher wages. The Panic of 1893 caused the Pullman Car Company to fire and cut back wages on its workers. Debs called for a national strike against the company.
Every solitary one of these aristocratic conspirators and would-be murderers claims to be an arch-patriot. Every one of them insists that the war is being waged to make the world safe for democracy. What humbug, what rot, what false pretense! The working class who fight all the battles have never yet had a voice in either declaring war or making peace. It is the ruling class that invariably does both. They alone declare war, and they alone make peace. Yours not to reason why, yours but to do and die. That is their motto, and we object on the part of the awakening workers of this nation. If war is right, let it be declared by the people. You who have your lives to lose, you certainly above all others have the right to decide the momentous issue of war or peace.
Strikes occurred in 27 states from Ohio to California, making it the first national strike in America. On July 4th, President Cleveland issued troops to Chicago to break up the strike. Within a week, the strike was over, and Debs was convicted and imprisoned. During his imprisonment in Illinois, Debs was deeply influenced by the works of Karl Marx and capitalism. He campaigned for the Democratic Populist Party in 1896 and led the establishment of the Socialist Party of America. He ran for president multiple times, and in the election of 1912, he nearly received over 1 million votes, but lost in the campaign. In 1916, after losing 4 presidential elections, he ran for a congressional seat for the state of Indiana. He campaigned on the pacifist platform of American neutrality in World War I. He was elected, but soon after, he was arrested for violating the Espionage Act, which sentenced him to 10 years in a federal penitentiary. In 1920, Debs campaigned for a 5th time from prison for the Socialist Party's presidential candidate. And at this time, he earned over 1 million votes, but still lost. In 1921, President Harding pardoned Debs, and he was released from prison on Christmas Day. Debs died in 1926 with his last words, "Yes, I am my brother's keeper. I am under a moral obligation to him that is inspired, not by maudlin sentimentality, but by the higher duty I owe myself."